Hey guys, good afternoon. I said good morning. It is morning for me, I ain't gonna lie. We're here today to talk a little bit more about these Labubu dolls, what I'm giving commentary and my reaction to these things and what I've been hearing about them. Cause y'all probably feel like I can't speak on it if I don't have one. But there's just been some weird stuff with all the toys, if you ask me lately. A few of these toys have been weird as hell, but we're here to talk about it this morning. Uh, this afternoon, I done said morning again. I told y'all I need to make me some coffee right now. Happy Sunday to the world. From you will make it TV family to you guys. This won't be a long stream, just kind of I thought it would be funny for me to piggyback and serious because I already right here on the You Will Make It TV channel and one of our previously recorded segments. I don't know if you guys remember, but I had went live trying to break down the spiritual significance to me of the Pokemon characters. Literally, just feel free to go back and check out previously recorded segments just like these. We were just talking about the founder of Pokemon, because you know there's Pokemon, there's Digimon. I promise earlier this year I did a whole live segment. That's what I felt led and guided to give my reaction and commentary about Pokemon. Pokemon's been around for years. This is some I was gonna talk about the origin of the little boo boo dolls and what TV show they supposed to come from, something about a book that they come from, okay? Uh a lot of things do start off as books. Then I tell y'all that on other streams. Whole films, they did not start off as films. They were books first. It is what it is. Um I just think these Labubu dolls rumors are crazy, but I guess they're a little more than rumors at this point because uh, people are actually showing footage of the creepy stuff. Now they're showing footage of what they can, but I'm like, are the Labubu doll company seeing this? Or it's kind of creepy too because the dolls come from a whole nother country, y'all. Like people get them. You know what? I see kind of why Donald Trump is more hammering down on even when it comes to those quote unquote imports, exports, and stuff from different countries. Because now people want to say we need to pay attention to them. Yeah, they cutting open some of these toys, finding weird stuff in them, guys. It's making me want to go cut open a few of my daughter's teddy bears. I ain't lying. But yeah, that's what we're talking a little bit about today. Like, since when could we not trust the toys, bro? Since when? Since when? Yeah, I feel moved to come talk about this. Uh, Shout out to the Labubu doll fans of the world. I'm not here to judge y'all. Oh no, no, no. That's not what You Will Make It TV is about. It's just sad that we can't buy our kids toys anymore without knowing what's on the other damn side of them. It's just sad. If nobody else is not looking at this, y'all remember the movie Megan? It came out recently. It's based on a movie supposed to be about a robot doll who was friends with her daughter. And don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Me and my babies went to the movies to see it. When did Megan come out, baby? 2022, 2023. We were excited to go see it. That's what's crazy. I said because I can't imagine when Megan came out, we wanted to go see that movie. Like, I thought it would be more of a horror. It was supposed to be a horror, but look, they're steady using toys and robots as horror movies. But back to what I was saying, it was more like it looked more realistic than horror when it came to that movie Megan. It looked like something they could actually create, a doll toy that every little girl have her own best friend, kind of like Chucky. But this doll was more of a robot. Like, she could move, she could dance, she could even check the little girl's temperature. What else could that Megan do? She would fight. We know that part. She would beat up anybody who messed with her child owner, right? The thing is, the girl's aunt was a toy designer. She was a toy designer in that movie. Y'all should go check it out if you haven't seen Megan yet. Okay, I think it's a great. It's not just about the toy. Check out and watch Megan. I even think they got a Megan 2.0 now. I don't know what that's about. I ain't seen that one yet. Movie. Please, please, please go check it out. Then you'll understand why I do these kind of inspirational topics. Just, yeah, people think, oh, you got to watch your kids on the phones and the technology and devices. Hell, we got to watch them toys these days. Literally. They was saying recently, one of those singers, I don't know if it was Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, put out a Barbie doll uh, called a Wicked Barbie doll. Wicked, from the movie Wicked. Now that one, me and the girls haven't seen. Have y'all seen Wicked? I haven't. I haven't. It wasn't like a movie. I was just like, oh my God, we gotta go see that one. Like I felt about the Megan movie. But it is for like young girls. We're not playing with them about the movies that they talking about. This is for young girls. This is for teen girls. Now we understand that with the movie Barbie. I understand everybody knows Barbies was for girls. Literally. Who do y'all think Barbie was made for? This done turned from Barbie to what? Robot Barbie? I mean, the closest thing I saw to robot Barbie, yes, y'all, I once upon a time had a dancing ass Barbie doll, but you had to put the cassette tape in, back then we used cassette tapes. It wasn't even like, yeah, cassette tapes or CDs. But she came with like a music player and you would turn it on and the doll would dance. I ain't even seen nothing like that. I say that's innocent. Think about Toy Story and Woody. Even him, you gotta pull a string to make him work. Pull a string, he's gonna say something. That's Buzz Lightyear talking about reach for the stars. Woody, he say a lot of stuff. You just pull a string in the back of his just to me, those give me the idea of more friendly toys, kid friendly toys, like cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this Labubu stuff kind of got me concerned. They like, girl, why you worried about it? I'm worried about it. I have kids, number one. I have kids, so yes, I'm paying attention about these Labubu dolls. Number two, my kids really don't play with toys like that no more. But my baby do. I got a little old baby, bro, a whole toddler. I'm paying attention to every news that's reported about some of these weird ass toys. Yes, I am. That's why mostly I thought I was doing great with all the stuffed animals she had. I said, okay, we just got a bunch of stuffed animals. Babies, they love teddy bear. My baby do. They call them squishmallows. She like those too. My 10, 11-year-old, they still like those squishmallows. But you can't even trust the teddy bears anymore. Do y'all know what we've been going through? I ain't talking about me and my kids just personally, but the parents, bro. You don't know what the hell somebody put in a teddy bear. Literally. These days, you just don't know. They'll come. I don't want to do that no more where I take toys from people. Just don't even do it. Don't even try to offer it. If it came out of your house, don't offer it to us, bro. Because I don't know what you put in the teddy bear, in the stuffed animal. Then you could have sewed it back up. And we don't have time for that, bro. People want everything to be a mystery. A mystery could always be solved. It depends on how much you putting into the mystery. I ain't gonna lie. Not saying that I found cameras at this time in any of my kids' toys. I bet not. But unfortunately, some parents have found them. They feel like they found them in those Labubu dolls. Ain't that sad, y'all? Just go do the research. Some parents have had to cut open some of those Labubu dolls because their kids were scared of it and felt like they seen some weird. They see a bright light in they toys. This is sad as f, if you ask me. This is exactly why I be cussing sometimes. Why the fuck wouldn't I be mad about people having stories about what they're finding in their kids' goddamn toys, y'all? Also, these ain't even technology devices. They thought they was gonna throw us toys and devices and say, watch your kids on them. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. It's 2025, bro. We also have to watch the toys. Like, that ain't even a device. That ain't a Toy Story doll or Barbie doll. We've never had to be concerned about Barbie dolls, y'all. You know, the movie what is it? Toy Soldier? Hold on, what's the name of that movie? What is the name of that movie? Not Toy Story, where them little army men was being bad, taking over the goddamn city. Dang it, what is the name of that movie, bro? I think it's called Toy Soldier. Y'all don't know that 90s movie I'm talking about? I ain't gonna be on here long. I was just coming to give my reaction and commentary real quick about these Labubu dolls. I say ban them. Ban them right now. Something ain't right about those things, y'all. All the different videos I done watched about this so far, something is not right about those. And stop ordering anything from other countries. That's my only advice to anybody. If you wouldn't do that, I mean, like, y'all be out here using Temu and Shein. I understand. I'm gonna speak on Temu for a second, which I'm not against Temu. I love Temu. I done bought several things off of Temu, honestly. I really have. So I don't have a problem with Temu. My problem is you really do have to be country. I mean, you got to be, which I am country. You got to be careful buying those things, y'all, from other countries, period. I'm not saying the toys here are just 100% safe, but how are you helping it? You getting it all the way from across the sea. You don't know what they did to their toy. You just thought you like it. Your kid want it. And it's really sad. I bet some of these, because, you know, dads, they more been known, they want to spoil their little girls. I mean, I'm a mom. I do the same thing, but dads actually known to do that. You got single dads out here, too. They buy their kid whatever toy. Dad, I want this. I want them. Dads ain't paying attention to what this is. They just like, what is it, honey? All right, how much is it? I order it for you. These parents ain't paying. Dads, grandmas, I forgot about grandma. Grandparents love their grandkids. They be buying them yeah, my grandkids got all these toys, man. You better cut them teddy bears. Y'all gonna make people start doing it. Really? We'll cut these teddy bears open. Don't play with us. People got to cutting them Labubu dolls open, finding just weird stuff. But I know it was more than those Labubu dolls that people said they found weird stuff in their packages when they order it, you know. And I'm not talking about no specific country. If it came from another country, like, what's up with that? Bro, don't play with us and our kids, bro. I can speak for the collective when I say that. Because who are you targeting when you make toys evil and you cursing toys and you cursing teddy bears? And when you hear from You Will Make It TV, this ain't my first time talking, but maybe on stream, I've been saying it personally that I feel like that. And people still talking about, you need to watch them on phones and devices. Oh, some of y'all, that's true, but you have no idea. Because really, those I'm starting to think about those LOL dolls. It's a lot of toy phases that my kids went through, like at the time when they was into it. They wanted every LOL doll that came out. I remember buying them too. Because you love your kids. They know why parents buy them toys. You're not even making no money as the toy company if we're not investing in it. So I do feel like it's worth, you know, parents being heard out about it, more researching these toys too. Dear parents, when somebody just come and offer you a free ass, big ass teddy bear, right? And it look brand new, nothing wrong with it. You would look at something like that, like a gift, like, oh, thank you. You just gave me a big ass stuffed animal for my child. Thank you. But no, I ain't like that. I might look at you like, you know, it's a nice gesture, but no, thank you. I've actually said that to some things. And people like, what's wrong with you? You don't even want to take items for your child. I mean, you can try to put their perception on me, or you can think about what the parents actually have to watch out for. If you bought the toy, you can kind of trace the source of where you got it. That's even crazier for somebody to just, they can give out teddy bears and pillows and stuff. Y'all like pillows? What's she talking about? Yeah, because they have these pillows that are popular now called squishmallows. I ain't never say it's nothing wrong with that, but why aren't more people checking into stuff like that? So that's just another trending topic. If you haven't heard about these Labubu dolls, man, y'all should definitely. It's just crazy though, but people didn't want to believe you. I was just talking about that. Items can be whole curse. People can pretty much do chance crazy stuff over items and then hand it to you. Wasn't I just talking about that? Not on this stream, but on another topic. Feel free to tune in to too, guys. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm on a pause break. I'm going on a break. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be right back about these Labubu dolls. What do you know about them? Do you have one? Leave your opinions in the chat. What is your experience with the Labubu doll? I'm still here, guys. I'll be right back. Cause like I did look at the origin. They say the Labubu character came out of a book called Monsters, and I was blown away because I was like, didn't I just talk about Pokemon and stuff not too long ago, right here on the You Will Make It TV channel, just like encouraging people before you invest in all this animated uh different characters and cartoon characters and stuff that our kids like. You should do that. How you gonna tell people they need to watch their kids' phones and devices, but y'all don't even know the origins of the characters where some of these toys come from? And I'm not talking about the country. I'm talking about like who are the inventors of some of these toys. We know that with Barbie them, it was Mattel, for example. You know what I mean? That's always been innocent Toy Story type toys. These new toys, y'all don't even research the origin of where the cartoons or the inventors of the people, like what are they into, what do they believe in and stuff like that. We talked about how Pokemon, for example, even got its nickname. Like, the Mon stands for monsters. A lot of people's like, I didn't know that. Yeah, it's like short for pocket monsters. Pokemon. Come on, bro. It's like, when are we telling kids it's cool to have a monster in your pocket, pretty much? You don't mean to look at it negative, but what are you really showing kids? Like, yeah, it's called Pokemon. It's short for pocket monster. Digimon is another form of Pokemon, really, and that's short for digital monsters. I remember the song Digimon Monsters, Digimon Monsters, something like that. And then Pokemon, their main quote is "Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon." And they catch them and capture these Pokemon monsters, and they put them in a ball. Y'all know what the Pokemon ball look like? Make you think of a genie lamp or some other type of thing that you would put. It's crazy. The only time you heard of like a monster inside of something is like the leprechaun. If you rub the pot of gold, or like a lamp that a genie come out of. Now you talking about it's a Pokemon ball, and if you just call the Pokemonster's name, he pops out of the ball, ready to fight whatever, just ready to go on whatever mission you call it out the ball for, right? Same thing with the genies and the lamp. You supposedly rub the genie. They like, no, genies, you make a wish. No, before that, where did they tell y'all genies come from? Out of some damn lamp, some kind of lantern. Uh, Come on, bro. You rub it 3 times and then the genie come out. I don't think some of this stuff is myths. Mm-mm. Then you go create a toy talking about, oh, it's innocent. It's just Pokemon collections. Oh, I started actually researching the origin of the Pokemon monsters, like some of their names, right? You might say, what does Pikachu mean? Who is Bulbasaur? Who are some of these characters? Like, where did they get the names of some of these Pokemon characters? Feel free to tune in to previously recorded live streams just like these, right? We got many different topics. If it's not a topic that we have covered yet that might not interest you, we have other topics that we have talked about earlier this year pertaining to those type of things. Why? Because I actually believe in the safety of kids. I promise. It's like so much. I'm glad God exposing it too. So much is coming out surrounding just things that we thought was innocent for kids that's not, down to the food too. Like looking at the ingredients in foods, how they affect our kids' diets and teeth and health, just like these technology devices they use. It's more than about checking in their devices for the dangers in the world. The let's not miss the part that phones are, even being on them too long can affect your mental health, and that's for an adult. That's an adult too. They've been said that about phones and tablets and stuff. Anything you put too much screen time, TVs too. Anybody sit there and watch TV more than they do anything else, it's nothing for us to talk about you about it. It's just that, did you know how much radiation is in TVs, devices, in the actual screens? They say it can mess your eyes up, you know, uh, being on a certain screen too long. It can mess your eyes up just sitting there watching TV all day, being on the tablet all day. Even some people that work computer jobs, yeah, ask them how they eyes be hurt. They had a computer for come on now, how long? 8 hours a day, sometimes 12 hours a day, depending on what kind of job. Well, it's more than just who's on the internet you got to worry about. It's the actual devices themselves, getting your knowledge up about how it actually affects the eyes, the mind, the brain, the mental health, and stuff like that. Being on any type of device too long, that's for an adult or a child. I'm saying that for the record, like researching the thing, because you know that you buy your kids things because you love them, because they're your kids. So why are you not researching some of this stuff? Ugh, it just made me mad to hear that people. One lady said she brought that Labubu doll in her house, and she said now suddenly in the middle of the night it be sounding like somebody running up and down the hall. She'll cut the light on to see who is that running. She could have swore everybody was in the bed, and she said she wasn't even having those type of experiences where it literally hears sound like she hear footsteps or people running, until she brought some of those dolls in her house. Just so y'all know, everybody not buying those dolls for their kids. There's adults that like them, literally. Like there's adults that buy them just because they think they're cute and they think they're cool. Maybe because they're Labubu monster fans. They actually read the book. I was just telling y'all the origin a little bit of, they started as characters in a book. Okay, because anime and all that stuff is all the rave. Demon Slayer shows, animations, it's cool. It's always like they find some creative way though to make demons look cool, and then want to tell believers we can't talk about angels and Jesus and other things. I don't think so. Y'all keep creating cool ways to advertise demons. That's what I'm noticing. You know what I mean? When we watch Toy Story 1, 2, and 3, it don't have anything to do with demons. Say what you want to about Disney, because I know they're probably not perfect people, but Disney, mostly their shows and characters are, I would say, kid friendly. But even some of the Disney movies, they're getting creative with these demons too. I'm not trying to be funny, but think about it. Princess and the Frog, have y'all seen that movie? One of the latest versions of Disney's Princess and the Frog. I bet you still had demons in that movie. Just entertaining the thought of the spiritual world and even introducing our kids to that at an early age is crazy, bro. You know, like I said, you still gonna have teens that have at least like what the type of horror, like dark horror stories we had when we was little was like Goosebumps. I mean, yeah, it might kind of have demons in the episode, but not really. They were more about haunted horror stories, you know what I mean? But they were kid friendly. That's my point. If there's a such thing, like, and it was called Goosebumps. Goosebumps also started as a book. You mean to tell me I might look up and Goosebumps done created new characters that people are calling toys, wearing as keychains and carrying them around as dolls? Anything that's a doll, though, my only advice, my commentary to it is you been had to watch dolls, bro. They've been telling you do not buy a doll at a thrift store at a yard sale. It's just not smart. You don't know who had that doll before you. Because it's people that collect antique dolls, and I've been wanting to like interview them for a long time. Like, of course, having any type of collection is cool. It just shows you invest your time more into collections. Nobody ever called them lazy or that wasn't a real job. Collectors actually take what they do very serious. Whether they're coin collectors, doll collectors, Hot Wheels. I know it's Hot Wheel collectors out there. Lego collectors. Shout out to you from You Will Make Your TV. I'm just saying what looks like a normal collection of things to start collecting versus bringing the wrong thing in your house, right? And you not having to wait on somebody to convince you about these weird things causing disturbances in your house. You seeing it. You're experiencing it. That's why more people, y'all not finna call them crazy. They're recording stuff. They taking pictures of it. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I had a weird experience just last night after I did a topic about a certain thing here on YouTube. So I'm just finna go ahead and talk about it because it wasn't the first time. So I do a topic, literally, y'all. I'm not trying to scare nobody, about Judas last night. Just, you know what I'm saying, doing more of a teaching, a commentary, a reaction to how I feel like the spirit of Judas is running around rampant. That has nothing to do with toys, you feel me? But it's a real topic. If you're going to speak about Jezebel being real and like you know all the ancient stories to these demons, well, let's talk about Judas. So that's what last night's stream was about. Anybody who's interested in checking it out, it's already posted in my live section. Just check it out. So here's the thing. I was just teaching how Judas was betrayed with a kiss, y'all. I mean, I'm sorry. Jesus was betrayed with a kiss by Judas. I promise you. Why it looked like it was a kiss mark on my arm last night when I got out the shower. After doing the recording, I can't make this up. It doesn't look like a bite mark. It looked like straight kiss lips, y'all, on my arm. Don't worry. I may share the picture right here on YouTube. Because this is the stuff we talking about. But people say spiritual internet scams ain't real. A whole cult, TikTok cult, just got raided about some weird shit. Like, because y'all out here doing internet scams and weird rituals on people through the freaking internet. My mind is blown about some of the stuff we've been seeing today. And people know that there's parents that exist. What's up with this big target being the kids? Plus, I might come back and do a stream about that later. I've been hearing about the viral TikTok news because you got to call it what it is. Some of this is just TikTok news. That's why you don't even see it on the news yet. That's crazy, bro. No wonder they were trying to ban TikTok. People have information from there these days. They actually prefer TikTok than the news. I feel like it's going to go that way in a minute. Why? Because TikTok, it's not like a controlled media. It's more like where people can actually post their stories of what's happening to them. So I don't think the world is getting crazier. I think we're just getting more exposed to the real things that happen around people, because TikTok, you actually just recording what's happening to you right there. People know you ain't lying. What you mean? They be recording their experiences. So some of them, they was just recording themselves cutting them dolls open. And what they found, I said, ooh, them Labubu people in trouble, boy. I ain't heard a story yet where anybody has tried to sue them. Because how do you come to court and say, yeah, Your Honor, I bought this doll and I started having haunted, weird experiences in my house? You expect the judge to understand that? More judges actually should tap in, if you ask me. Because if people are coming with recordings and photo proof of weird shit happening in their house, it's like, how can you deny it? I was just saying last night on the topic about Judas, how I believe we need spiritual police, like whole spiritual laws. It would be in many countries, they probably will be slow to incorporate that, though they've letting drugs and gangs and everything else slide. You don't want to hear people's stories of spiritual crimes and spiritual attacks they might be going through. When will we have a spiritual police? When will we have more like spiritual laws and stuff? Because don't worry, they still exist. Spiritual laws exist, whether you want to abide by them or apply them here, right here in natural life or not. But do know God is watching. You want to sit there and erase and not erase, but like kind of downplay those type of stories. They still get attention. That's what's crazy. Those type of stories still go viral because people are still interested in haunted stories. I'm sorry. You talk about a haunted story, people are still interested in it. And it's crazy because Halloween is coming up. How many kids, you think finna have a Labubu doll costume on? Yep, October is right around the corner. They're doing cosplay in Labubu outfits already. It's crazy, bro. If y'all hear my coffee machine in the back, just bear with me. I'm making me a fresh pot right now. What flavor is this I'm using today? Hazelnut. Yeah, that'll work. Hazelnut ground coffee. I just say people worried about the wrong things. You didn't hear about like I said, it's like TikTok news, but on TikTok they've been talking about how all these kids supposedly have been disappearing, and that's why I think these topics are serious. Disappearing in Virginia. And they already got people out here trying to debunk it, telling about no, that's not happening in Virginia. There's nothing strange going on here. How you gonna tell people that? And it's certain people that stay in Virginia, bro. They literally recorded the ice cream truck that just keep riding around in the middle of the night. I said, get out of here. How you gonna normalize ice cream trucks doing it? We have never known an ice cream truck to ride around past maybe 10 o'clock, the latest. I know it's still the summer, but how bad are people doing that the ice cream truck running all night? Who the hell the ice cream truck gonna be outside at that time of night looking for some damn ice cream, bro? Something not right about that. If I was in Virginia and I'm a cop, I'm gonna pull that damn ice cream truck over. Like, what are you doing working these type of hours? Really, maybe they don't bother them because they want everybody to work. But I'm saying it's unheard of that an ice cream truck work 24 hours riding around. But if y'all haven't seen it, go check it out. Yep, it's all over TikTok right now. Like, they're wondering why it's not getting more coverage. If more than 50 kids anywhere end up missing in less than 30 days, yeah, that deserves news coverage. Not runaways, not just straight up missing, bro. Y'all know what a missing persons report is? They're saying that many reports have been made. Like, that many people just can't find their kids all of a goddamn sudden. School just started back, didn't it? That's some scary shit, bro. But they wanted us to be quiet when we said kids are being targeted, bro. Like, I'm sick of it. I never believed not one every missing kid was a coincidence. Not me. I never believed it. Usually somebody done planned that shit. They was already watching that child. You feel me? They was already setting it up, watching that child probably through some type of social media account, if not through the parent. These days they so disrespectful. They watching your house, talking about you shouldn't find it creepy. You shouldn't even be concerned. Any parent that have children and you feel like you notice people watching your house, yeah, be concerned at least. Be aware. Because who would want to watch you that hard? and you got kids, and it's 2025. Okay, that's fine. Watch us or whatever, but these better not be some of the same families with missing kids all of a sudden, and then you just want to tell us we shouldn't find it suspicious? Bro, stop playing with the parents out here. Stop. Bring me your tablet so I can fix it for you. What do you want? Here, let me get you a packet of seaweed. She loves those. But stop it, bro. Talking about ain't nobody watching y'all kids. Bro, you have to give all your personal information just to enroll them in school. Daycare, any type of program kids attend to, summer camps, for anything just about these days that kids are involved in. They want to know your address, a whole bunch of personal information, bro. But they think so many people's hands are still hidden when it comes to us wondering, how are kids? Hell, what does make sense? Where are you giving information about your kids? Some of y'all right on social media, people wouldn't even know you had kids if you didn't share that you had them. Other than that, you can't really just hide your kids. We will to protect them. Who they think they playing with? Here, boo boo. Hey, unlock this for me, honey. It's right here. Unlock it for me. Oh yeah, that's crazy though. Like, unlock it for me, Stink. Unlock it for me. Yes, I don't know the password. I think that's just strange as hell, bro. Some of these same kids that people that made reports before that, even if it's the parents, like, hey, I feel like somebody watching me and my kids, and you want to tell them they crazy, but it's actually kids coming up missing in Virginia right now. And I'm praying for those kids. I hope for the parents that's going through that out there in Virginia, shout out to you from You Will Make It TV. We are hearing about those stories. We do care. So I'm sending special prayers and positive thoughts that some of y'all babies actually return home. That's exactly how stuff starts to get normalized after so long. They look for your reaction as soon as they do some stupid shit. Oh, well, the parents ain't asking about them. We can keep taking more kids. It's weird, y'all. I always believe those type of abductions are not coincidental. Not at all. They want us to keep thinking, oh, it was just a missing kid. They ran away, or the parent wasn't watching their kids. Bro, at this point, we look like we're being haunted. If you can't order a doll off Temu or Shein these days without something weird, you might find something weird in it. I just encourage parents to start doing it. You know, you ain't got to cut open no Barbie doll. But these stuffed ass animals, like those Labubu dolls, start cutting them open. See what you find in them, because this TikTok stories already been talking about it. They cutting these dolls open, finding weird shit in them. One man said he found a tooth. It looked like it was a tooth in the back of his little daughter's doll. Them dolls, that's another thing. I didn't even talk about the price of them. That's what's disrespectful. You're gonna make somebody pay $500 for a damn collectible, and it might have a damn camera in it. Literally, dolls like that with those weird eyes, you got to pay attention to. Just pay closer attention to the eyes for real, because some of them notice it looked like to seem to be a camera in the damn eye of the doll. Or they put, I'm just saying, the devil just been getting exposed, bro. Like, you sneaking cursed items into the kids' toys. We thought the internet was all we had to worry about. Nope. See, now we might have to go on a whole ban strike about some of the toys, because these toy companies, they need to be held accountable. You know, how are you manufacturing? They're having weird curse haunted house experiences, paranormal experiences. I forgot, that's the proper name to call it. Here, boo boo, we got to put it on the charger. Ooh, my coffee good too, y'all. It's my first cup of the day. Sorry, I don't know where that came from. Here, it's for you. Let me turn up the volume for you. But yeah, Disney stuff, we just never heard of it. The only other thing I heard with Disney toys was the last thing I heard about it was maybe that about those Wicked dolls. Cause see, people pay attention to the packaging, even if it's not the toy itself. People have a right to pay attention to the packaging. Do you toy companies know that? You like, don't pay attention to the packaging, just throw that away. Open the doll and throw it away. No, people pay attention. They read in the back of the boxes. Uh, they reading the QR codes, everything you put on the packaging for the toy companies in the back. You gonna put some weird stuff on the packaging like I heard about those Wicked dolls. What was supposed to be on the back of it? Something about a website. You know, because a lot of toys might have a packaging with a website. You know what I'm saying? That the kids can go check out. But y'all pay attention to that. See, like cereal boxes, for example. Who has cereal always been mostly reserved for? Kids, bro. Lucky Charms and tricks are for kids. It make you think of kids. So yeah, you gotta actually pay attention to the damn packaging these days. Like what's on the back of the cereal box, what's on the side of the cereal box, what's on the inside. We used to enjoy like playing the little games on the back of the cereal boxes. Maybe some of y'all never paid attention to that, but it'll come with games or cutouts or posters. Like the Cracker Jack boxes, it used to come with a prize in it. If you really go back and think about it. And Cracker Jacks was never for kids. So we never had, I mean, I'm not saying they weren't for kids, but they were never just reserved for kids. Let me correct what I was trying to say. Uh, you just never thought you had to be like, no, kid, let me check your Cracker Jack box. It might be something evil in it. So shout out to Cracker Jack for keeping a safe packaging for us and our kids that who do enjoy that snack. But they are one of the top companies to know to always put a prize in the box. See how the devil can almost mask some crazy stuff if he want to just by saying it's for kids. I don't like it, bro. Find you another target. It looks desperate as hell, bro. Like we're now putting dumb stuff inside of the bears and the teddy bears and the stuffed animals and the Labubu dolls. I rebuke that in Jesus' name. See, it makes the God side of me rise up. Cause bro, why would you be targeting kids with stuff? Everybody has been a kid before, and no matter what generation you came in, there was literally a market of toys. Even if it was the old-fashioned days of just yo-yos and jump ropes, I still say those are toys, don't you say? We never heard of people buying a Mr. Potato Head, and because Mr. Potato Head falls apart, not falls apart, but he can be assembled and broken apart. It's actually what he's supposed to do. I remember one of my babies had a Mr. Potato Head. I guess she hadn't watched Toy Story yet. It was back in the day. And she was like, oh, I broke his nose. I'm like, no, baby, I had to show her. These are like pegs. You just stick his ears back in there, stick his eyes back in there. It was funny, actually. She thought she had broke her Mr. Potato Head at the. She really didn't even like the toy. I think she had got it for Christmas or something. But any kid back then would have like who knew who Toy Story was. They probably just would have liked it. It might not have been a first choice of toy that a kid pick up. But don't play with Mr. Potato Head. I still like him. I like him and Mrs. Potato Head. You know. Um, But I'm just speaking, just know that I am a mother myself, man. Don't let them try to tell y'all this and that is our only burden or struggle. I'm trying to tell y'all, it ain't just the devices and stuff. We got to worry about our kids. Y'all thought, oh, yeah, she watching her kids on the internet. Bro, you know how busy the moms are today? We got to watch the internet and the toys. Yeah, y'all didn't know that, did you? You got to be careful. See, my baby have a few Mickey Mouse collectibles right now, but I'm not worried about Mickey Mouse because the way Disney built him, I could turn the camera on right now so y'all can see it. You will know that it ain't nothing weird inside of him. You can feel it. You know, it's a stuffed animal. And he doesn't have like the glass eyeballs. It might be some Mickey Mouses like that, but this one is not like that. You know, it's all straight sewn material. You know, needle and thread sewn material. This Mickey Mouse and the Minnie Mouse my baby got. But I'm saying, me personally, I'm done buying stuff with glass eyeballs. not glass. What's that material? Plastic eyeballs? Yeah, we done with those toys, bro. My baby only 2. And I'm just saying, me personally, y'all do what y'all want to. I will have a trash bag of shit we're throwing away just from watching these segments and TikTok stories about these Labubu dolls. And that's crazy. Ain't you throwing your money away? You bought the toys. Maybe I shouldn't throw the toys away. I told y'all I'm going to cut them open first. The parents, we've been on a new type of investigation around here. That ain't crazy for you to be that discerning. It's crazy for people to be that sneaky. But you want to, well, maybe that person's just overthinking it. Bro, what are y'all talking about? Anything with glass eyeballs can have a camera on the other side of it too. Like those type of stuffed animals, I'm just done with that, bro. I don't even want them in my house or around my kids no more. Then let's see what happened. You never know where they be sneaking some of these hidden ass cameras at. Putting them, I'm just angry, bro. Y'all putting them all inside of toys. It's sad. Maybe not in America. I hope American toy companies ain't doing it, but Mattel, like I said, they've always been more like plastic toys. Like, how you gonna slip something off into a plastic ass Barbie doll? That's why it's never been heard of. Not yet. The Barbie doll's eyes is painted. It ain't no damn glass plastic eyes. Literally, think about a Barbie, a Ken doll right now. It's never had glass eyes. That's more like them antique dolls. Even that Annabelle doll, the one in the movie had glass eyes. Did y'all notice that? It was one of them porcelain dolls. That's why I don't bring those in my house. And y'all know it's crazy. I got daughters. They should actually, if they get a porcelain doll, I just see me being the type, we're going to have that custom made. What happened to the shops like Build-A-Bear? Is Build-A-Bear still out there? Shout out to Build-A-Bear from You Will Make It TV. You used to could go to the mall. I was at the mall recently. I'm trying to think. It ain't been recently, but it's been this year. I'm just trying to think. Did I see a Build-A-Bear inside the mall? But where I'm from, we damn sure had a Build-A-Bear in the mall. Every mall in the city I'm from. I'm just saying, I never thought I would think of the day where I'm like, thank you, Build-A-Bear. And it's not because I'm just thanking Build-A-Bear. I'm saying, thank you, Build-A-Bear. You were one of those stores that let us build the damn bear. Literally, like, you can pick the bear's clothes. You're the one that stuffs the bear. Like, so you know ain't nothing in it. You know ain't no weird shit in it. So thank you, Build-A-Bear. I really mean that. I'm not trying to be funny. If ain't no parents came in there, y'all parents need to. I just found myself lately complimenting those companies that I do think are doing a great job. Whether it's a toy company, didn't I just do a shout out to Lipton Tea yesterday? Lipton Tea actually sees the benefit in people being forced to buy more healthier drink choices for their families when it comes to EBT. See, consumers can look at it one way, but the actual ones who produce these things, the food and drinks anyway, if I was them, I would take full advantage and just try to make sure I have healthier choices. I wouldn't care if it's Little Debbie. Have some healthier choices. Because see, that's where people with EBT anyway are going to have to be spending that money. Whether you make those healthier choices or not. You don't think your business finna be losing money now that people can't buy as many snack cakes and chips and candy bars? Ain't nothing wrong with having a healthy protein bar. They got protein bars that have chocolate chips in them. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like the granola bar company, it's called Chewy. I think that's the name of it, Chewy. I know just about every granola bar snack they got, really. We really prefer, in my home, we prefer the Nutri-Grain bars. Everybody fans of those because they have different flavors of them. And the Nutri-Grain bar, even if I have that for lunch with a Gatorade on the side, it's literally helped me get through whole shifts because it's like that's what protein bars do. Somebody might say, that ain't no lunch, bro. It's a protein bar, bro. I don't even need a whole meal. That's for people on the go too. That don't mean Don't eat you a whole full meal throughout the day. But see, a protein bar gonna help you make you from point A to point B too. Period, bro. You're not gonna be on low fuel nowhere eating one of those. Uh, but I was just saying, I think snack companies should more. I don't know how to describe it, but don't they think they can make more money? That should be an encouragement to you. You hear the president say, yes, no more snacks with the EBT card. Well, you just willing to lose your EBT consumers, or do you want to create more healthier options? Literally. Gatorade been on it. Gatorade is Gatorade, but they have all these different Gatorade options, like stuff specifically for I know it's always been known for to include electrolytes and all this stuff, but literally, uh, one of the nastiest Gatorade flavors I ever drank was cucumber and lime. Cucumber and lime, right? It might have been nasty, but it was cucumber and lime. It's more for a person that I know Gatorade rehydrates you, but it like truly rehydrates you. It's nothing but cucumber and lime in it. That's more for somebody like is trying to get over a sickness, have been having a lot of diarrhea or vomiting going on. That's what I'm saying. Shout out to Gatorade. They have actual, it's almost like they got their own versions of Pediasure. I forgot the name of the bottle. I know it's Gatorade makes it. I'm just saying I forgot like the name of specifically what that kind is called. Like it's specifically for if you can't keep nothing in your stomach. You like, well, I can just drink regular Gatorade. No, Gatorade got like so many other options, bro. They even got sugar-free Gatorade if you're interested. I know about it. I just never been interested. I tasted it. You know, I ain't gonna tell if you're looking for a review. I'm telling you, some of their flavors are nasty as hell. It was cucumber and lime. I said, oh, this is different. Let me drink this, and it tastes like cucumber. I don't know. I don't like cucumber as a juice, but it was in my refrigerator for a while as an option. I didn't throw it away because I said I might need this to rehydrate. I might, I might need this to rehydrate. One of the kids could get sick. I have something in here outside of Pedialyte that they could benefit from. So I'm sorry for y'all that didn't know that. That's a whole struggle the parents are going through right now. I was cool with some of these other trends of toys they had come out, like the fidget spinners. I was a part of the parents. I don't know why my kids were into the fidget spinners too. I remember purchasing those for them. I'm actually, if I find them again, I think they can benefit from them. I know that people with mental health conditions and stuff, or it just help you when you have anxiety. I don't think people knew the originality of what the fidget spinners were for. And those poppet things. Y'all know those bubble poppets? They got them in keychains. They come in all kind of shapes and sizes now. The poppets. I even seen somebody with a poppet phone case. I was like, oh, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I told them that's cool. I'm not an insecure hater like that. Like when I see somebody with something else I think is cool, I actually been known to tell people, even if I don't know you, I might say, I like your shoes. I love that. Where you get that right there for your baby? I might want to give my baby one, especially if it's just like cool stuff you don't see every day. And there's some pretty cool parents out there. They'll be like, yeah, Miss Whitney, you get this at Amazon or Walmart.com, you know? But them Labubu dolls, I think you got to order them from somewhere. They order them. Y'all let me know. Do they have those on Amazon? I don't know because I ain't never shopped for it. I don't want one. I'm already hearing about these paranormal experiences people say they have just bringing it in their house for their kid. Right. You might think just going to buy a child's play doll is, I don't know why they started this trend of evil dolls. We all know the top customer of dolls has always been kids, bro. Why are people playing? What a sneaky way to try to keep track of somebody's kids through a goddamn toy. Mm, mm, mm. Because y'all know, I mean, the parents can stand up. We ain't got to buy y'all toys no more. Or what kind of ban, what they call, What kind of band do we need to go on? Do you need to lose some stuffed animal money for a while? Because we're not finna play those games. And that's sad. The babies love teddy bears and plushes and stuff, but this is the very sneaky things. Like I say, stuff that have cotton in it. Just feel around, check it before you even bring it in your house. Y'all didn't want to believe in holy water and blessed oil. I'm telling you, everybody needs to get some. Everybody. You need some blessed oil so you can put that over your kids' toys these days. You know how they say, check their candy on Halloween. No, 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 no. Check their toys. Pray over their toys before you even bring it in your house, especially if you got it from a yard sale or a thrift store. Oh, yeah, it really needs to be checked if it's free. A big ass brand new teddy bear stuffed animal. And it's like, you'd be like, oh my God, thank you. You're so sweet. Because it's a 5 foot tall teddy bear. And I'm not trying to be funny, y'all. I'm just giving my real reaction to this. That's what I would tell parents because I really care about the safety of kids. Anytime it's a free ass toy anyway, something ain't right. They might not tell you that. Of course they gonna mask it like, oh no, it's just a free toy, honey. Here, your daughter can have this. Ooh, Lord, y'all, because it had been 8 or 9 years since I had a baby, and now I have one. And just the things that we have to start thinking about now as parents is crazy. We knew what the normal things parenting came with. Bro, it's that times 10 these days. Please respect those that's trying. But I'm one of those that will respect those that's trying. That's why I'm saying, y'all, you don't just check their phones, look at their toys. One of my daughters, she still love Pikachu. She got the Pikachu house shoes. She had the Pikachu throw blanket. I know she probably don't have as much as a collection. Just I'm letting y'all know. Actually, out here where we stay, we was shocked as hell because I didn't know Pokemon have their own stores. Like literally, it don't say Walmart or I know where you can buy Pokemon collectibles. This store on the front of the sign said Pokemon. We was like, what? I should have took a picture of it. I think I did with my other phone, just as a kind of like a tourist souvenir, if you will. Because even if you couldn't shop in a place, maybe you just take a picture of the store, let people know, hey, did you know there were Pokemon stores? Literally, like the store is called Pokemon. I'm gonna have to take her back up there soon. I love her. Her birthday coming up actually. I'm gonna share the tag to her channel too, cause she got a gaming anime channel or something like that. I do support her. But I'm gonna have to take her to the Pokemon store. I know the minimum. The smallest thing in there probably costs $20. I don't know why we didn't go in there and check it out. But stuff like Disney collectibles, Disney got their own store too. I know I'm not teaching y'all nothing, but if you go in the mall, you literally was it's weird, it's called Disney, like it's a store right there. As parents, I'm not talking to y'all Disney, I'm saying any toy company. As parents, we do not appreciate how much money we're putting in you guys' pockets, and then people cutting open bears and shit, and it's weird stuff in it. If I see it, oh my God, I'm not gonna be quiet about it. I hope y'all didn't put no stupid dumb stuff in none of my kids' bears and shit. I'm telling you right now, you will make your TV. We ain't playing it, and we're not gonna be quiet about it if we ever find it. And then if the toys is not enough to worry about, you know how like everything is just about digital today. That's another thing people should pay attention to. They have touchscreen Keurigs, touchscreen waffle makers. For those that didn't know, they have inventions like that already. I have a touchscreen air purifier, for example. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, portable vacuums, anything like that. That's like digital. It's one thing for it to be electric, but if it's digital and electric, I'm just kind of advising people pay attention, check it. Just check it. They put cameras in some of the stupidest, sneakiest places that you wouldn't believe today. They really do. Then they wanted you to think you crazy. Bro, how is people crazy and they literally cutting open the bears finding this shit? It's right there on TikTok. And them Labubu dolls, yeah. It's a way that you angle the doll when you looking in its eyes, and it'll show you if there's something that's in the eyes that ain't right. Pay attention to them plastic. Like I said, anything with porcelain eyes or plastic eyes where the eyes are not sewed on, like buttons. Y'all remember the Coraline doll? Her eyes are buttons. So you know wasn't nothing weird going on with that. It's like, why everything gotta be associated with evil these days, bro? We were okay with just regular old-fashioned Barbie dolls.
Let me help. Stop.
We were okay with old-fashioned Barbie dolls. I don't know. I was just saying, me personally. I know I'm all over the place with this topic because there's so much to talk about. But anything with glass or plastic eyes, I never really liked anyway. Even when I was a kid, them type of dolls is something weird about them. They just were scary to me, like, cause why they don't have button eyes or sewn on eyes? When they started making the eyes out of plastic and stuff, I already knew years ago. That's weird. Sorry, y'all. I had to get my charger real quick. Um, back to the Labubu dolls. It's just crazy, bro. I looked at the feet. Got 3 toes. My daughter said, "Mommy, they're creatures. They're not supposed to look like." I'm like, "What are these? They supposed to be an animal or what?" She's like, "Mommy, they're creatures." They look like creatures. They got sharp razor teeth. Ain't nothing cute about them, but y'all gotta understand the kids they've been kind of normalized into thinking that certain, even if they look evil, they like, no, it's cute. It's on a cartoon. No, it's cute. It's an anime character. I was already trying to get used to this Pokemon stuff. I was trying to be laid back about it, about this Pokemon stuff. I didn't want to seem like too strict of a parent saying no Pokemon items. But honestly, I never have my daughter. I'm just saying I haven't had like instances of paranormal activity just over no Pokemon collectible, because my daughter have had that kind of stuff. And I can't just say like, yeah, I started witnessing this and that over that. But it do make you think about it. What else was it? Those LOL dolls. I ain't saying they weird, but the way they eyes are is kind of weird. They them same type of dolls where it could be some on the other side of the eye. They these little tiny ass dolls too, called LOL dolls. Is that what the name of it is? Mm-hmm. I know even within the past 2, 3, 4 years, with my daughters, it's so funny how kids grow out of certain stuff. They went through a whole phase. I don't even think it was 4 years. In the last 3 years, they went through a whole phase of every time we go to the store, they thought I was supposed to buy them another LOL doll. It's crazy when kids have those phases. And my other daughter, she thought every time we go to the store, I was supposed to get the Pokemon cards. Don't let them. I told the lady, why do y'all have that Pokemon stuff right here in the front? Y'all know what y'all be doing, don't you? She just would laugh. And she saw Miss Whitney buy them for her daughter. So I'm just saying, I don't remember buying no damn Pokemon cards that started paranormal experiences. Back to that one lady story on TikTok. She said she brought that Labubu doll home and she was hearing footsteps at the same time every night. It would start. She would hear like somebody running down the hallway or some footsteps. I said, what? And she really is convinced. Some of these people, they're not believers. They don't talk about Christ every day. I mean, they're just normal people. I'm not saying believers aren't, but they don't even, you know what I'm saying, just talk about spiritually related things on a daily basis. And that's what has my attention. Like, them type of people wouldn't have no reason to lie about a paranormal experience to me. They don't even go to church. They don't even affiliate themselves with. Maybe in a way it's a wake-up call to y'all. Like, it's just crazy, bro. Ain't neither one of them is okay. So is that the new trend? Cameras and paranormal spells? That's the all powerful now. That's the way they sneaking in tactics in people's homes. That's weird, bro. Cameras and spells. We're not saying that's for sure true. We're asking. This is commentary and reaction here with you with Make It TV. We want the kids to be kids as long as they can be kids. I'm sure everybody agrees with that. And in other countries, they just consider a kid, bro, depending on what culture you in, they consider the kids adults actually at way younger ages, bro. I never really just asked myself what are my feelings about that as a humanitarian, but I am aware. And it ain't even the kid's fault. They just already at 12. They working with the family out in the field, and especially if they young men, they already out there at 12, bro. They not waiting till they 16, 18 to get an ID and go do. Literally, I'm not saying it's right or wrong right now, but it's crazy to be aware of it. I'd rather be aware. You're not gonna make me feel like the country is just what it is here. Other humans that practice life a whole different way every day. People should be grateful. That's what I'm saying. As a collective, what are we doing, or can we do better, or what can the parents do? But we can't. Y'all can't just be forcing folks to take these dolls and you tell people the truth about what they're spending their money on. First of all, I'm not mad. I don't have one of those. But you know what's crazy? If one person household could say, hey, I bought one and I start having strange experiences, if one person has that experience and they stay on the same street as their neighbors on both the left and the right side, how are you affecting that whole street? But I didn't know how to find the words to ask these type of questions in these real times in modern day that we are living amidst today. And you can't make this up. Who said that because one house is having paranormal activity, all the other houses is just having peace every night, bro? Who really says that? Who says that a household that says, oh, yeah, me and my house, we should serve the Lord? Who says that a house like that ain't blessing 10 people on that street either? See, to me, it go both ways. And though people want to be like, oh, I can do whatever, I have freedom and rights, you need to think how those and what comes with those. When it comes to those type of items, we're not just talking about the Labubu dolls, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about being more. And what's crazy, no matter how much you preach or teach that, people are going to still make their own decisions. That's okay, because it takes more experiences for some to actually see it. Because if they really seeing those experiences, when it comes to like paranormal stuff, or you feel like an item, because isn't Annabelle a whole real topic right now? She's been since the story started happening. I don't think it's a game at all. So you can be a fan of what you want to be a fan of, even invest in it, but it would be your job as the investor or the consumer to maybe ask questions, get to know. People already be fans, though, they know what they need to know. That's why they feel like they have the collectibles. Y'all know what a collectible is? It's one thing to have one item of something. Somebody who sits there and collects something, you really couldn't speak on it probably like they can. I just know that would probably be different. A person that's a collectible type of person, what would they have? It could be stones, it could be shoes, it could be earrings. Women are just more known to naturally have more collectibles. They have sprays and hair sprays and blow dryers and everything everywhere. We don't be trying to collect it, but some people are real collectors, like the Hot Wheels people, like I was talking about. Some people still collect Barbie dolls. What y'all mean? Stuff y'all think is dead and gone. Some people still collect Star Wars collectibles. Shout out to all of y'all in the world. Some people collect coins. I'm trying to think of other stuff, but y'all know what I mean. Oh yeah, cars. How can I forget that? if you buy 10 homes, are you collecting the homes? No, you just bought 10 homes. But I guess you could consider that a collection of homes then. Homes have never been considered like you just having a whole lot of properties. People wouldn't just call that a collectibles. Like collectibles are known for other things. If you bought it, it's a part of your collection, I guess. Yeah, you got a plethora of that same thing. So I guess it's the same. If you have a collection of homes, like I said, properties, cars, uh, certain things you can't collect. It's gonna expire. Y'all notice that? All of that matter to me. I feel like nothing is coincidence. Like bananas, you can't just collect those. I mean, you can collect banana oriented things, but not just bananas themselves. They're gonna eventually get molded and stuff. You can't keep bananas that long. What's another thing? They call them perishables, and some things aren't perishables. And it's like, if you're gonna spend $500 or something on, some people are saying, how are they spending that much money on a doll? We don't know. You know me, I don't know nothing about those. I even know the little bit I know. She's fine. I'm over here now. I don't know nothing about the Labubu dolls. What's the name of your channel? You don't want to shout it out? Come here, mama. Uh, I don't know nothing about them Labubu dolls unless what the kids told me, and then I went and look it up because I had heard of them before. Come here, mama. Here. I heard of them before. I'll be right back, guys. Happy Sunday, world. Okay, no, not those. Just one more other choice. Happy Sunday. Yay! Right, we talking about this topic. I'll be right back, y'all. Oh, hey guys. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm gonna start doing my commercial breaks with some convenient music. That would be out. Feel free to tune in to previously recorded segments just like these in our live section of the You Will Make It TV channel. Shout out to our new subscribers, and we never have to do that because if anything, I'd be more like I'm just be more grateful for the support. Like some people, they like to maybe help people in discreet. Don't people know that's a real reality. I didn't say that. Like they might just do that. They might want to help you in discreet. Help is not always like here you go in your face. So why can't you watch what you're accepting from people too? Like uh if it come from an antique store or yard sale, like I told y'all, in my opinion, I feel like that's different too. You got to be careful because somebody owned that doll or collectible or item. If somebody owned it before you, do y'all think that matters with ownership sometimes? When it comes to those kind of collectible items in life, though, yeah, somebody had it a whole 20 years before they passed it down to you. It could be a special thing. I didn't say it couldn't be like I'm just saying it does hold matter if it belonged to somebody before. Your clothes, your I'm just talking about collectible, tangible things, in my opinion. Thank you guys for your patience. I had to plug my old charger up real quick. Uh but if somebody owned it before, with the Labubu dolls, I'm not saying that, but when people, if they say they buy it, that don't mean every customer is having that experience too. But anything can be recalled. They go for a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, what's really off? Recall is just like it's whole on sale for everybody at one moment. Then the next day, like, nope, it's off the shelves, or they'll tell people don't get it. That's crazy. Like recall collectibles and items are whole real. It's been whole certain car companies, car models, I should say, that have been recalled. That's a example. Have y'all seen the movie Total Recall? It's just, it's a funny word that it really has strong. It could be recalled. That's a whole reality. I want to know that about anything. So we gotta just look at things for what they are. The Labubus are brand new. You shouldn't bring something brand new and you feel like, oh, some is different since this brand new item has been around. People could try to play with your mind with a belief like that, but once again, like I said, okay, let's skip the BS. What if a person has video, like they caught a ghost hunters TV show or something like that? Y'all can't just debunk that. People probably not having those experiences. They was just saying maybe they feel like when they bought that doll, not me, I don't have one. Like I said, I know I don't. I'm not about to buy one of those. How much they cost anyway? Go look up the price of them things. They buying them. I'm like, well, it shows that. That's what's crazy about it. Uh. Y'all probably like, how much? Go look it up. That's why I said I ain't even talking about one of those dolls. They're trending. Well, they were, but it's crazy for something to come out like the rave for a second, and then maybe it's like, oh, that can happen with anything. Uh, People just like iPhones when they first came out. You just didn't hear people like. It was a few probably. They not even on the market no more. Probably because they just like outdated. Don't y'all know there's phones that I'm using cell phone companies for example, but phone brands and models that they don't even sell no more, bro. Like they're that outdated. Literally, bro. But notice phones are still a whole thing. So that's what I see with life. Like everything gotta grow, get rid. Like, bro, it's gonna eventually get outdated, bro. It's like a real reality. They got whole iPhones. Like, bro, if you go in the iPhone store in the Apple store, talking about you wanna some I don't know. It's just certain ones I know they don't sell no more. Am I correct on this? It's like certain whole phones. You'll really be shocked. You can probably still find certain models, but you're not gonna find it in the phone store. Maybe that's what I meant. You that's the thing about collectibles. They say these dolls are more like collectibles. I guess that's why I'm speaking on it with my reaction and commentary. We just on here speaking today. That's all. Because they was already talking about rumors with the Annabelle doll. I just say rumors. A person can have that item. You don't even have it. A person can have it, right? They your neighbor. They stay up the street. I wouldn't care if they're in the same community. These dolls ain't the experience people having. It's not funny, but they say they haven't allegedly. But once again, footage or people feel like they hear or see ghosts when they buy a doll. Not every customer is saying that though. That's what's crazy. So you don't that's the thing about conspiracy theories too. Like you always still gonna have that group of people that believe or they was there. That's why they believe. One of the little girls on the video say, uh, the eyes turned green. She ran to her mom's room and she said the eyes turned green and her mom was like, what are you talking about, sweetie? The baby threw it on the floor. If a kid don't want to play with a toy, in my opinion too, I guess if I would have witnessed it, yep, it's going to the dumpster. Okay, I wish we just paid for it, bro. Like, oh no. How much you paid do matter. That's what I'm talking about. Go look up how much these things people paying for those.
Mom, give it.
Come on.
Give it.
Where are you going? Okay. Let me get it for you. Bring it on. Put it down here. What? Here. Come here. Come here. I got some ice cream for you. You like ice cream? Yeah, if a kid just like throw a toy, I mean they throw toys, but like no, just acting like running from it, don't want to play with it. I never thought that was funny with kids. Like they don't like the damn toy. It ain't even got to be haunted, or they might be scared of it. Y'all know kids. Come on, bro. Like they might be scared of it for other reasons. Then some kids love it. You know what I'm saying? Some kids love certain things. I promise they do. They got Pokemon, everything out there. Here, baby. Not saying Pokemon is scary or would scare a kid, but that don't mean every kid don't think those monsters are. What's a good example that Yo Gabba Gabba show? It's whole monsters dancing. They're puppets. Sesame Street is too. Not all of them monsters. Technically, go look up what Cookie Monster and Elmo and them supposed to be. Big Bird is a bird though. Like some of them are animals. Y'all get what I'm saying? But it's like a cute show. Learn the show. Like they little monsters, bro. They'd be like, "Oh, the kids are monsters." Okay, it's a funny joke, but monsters seriously, bro. Yeah, and maybe they mean more than what y'all thought. We saying it on all the shows and stuff. But I don't have a problem with Elmo. He's a little monster. I don't have a problem with Cookie Monster. He's a monster too. I don't. I don't see them. I see them more helping the kids, if anything, right? Because we were talking about PBS, NPR, maybe losing some funding this year. I don't work for them or anything. It just be news sometimes. Maybe they were getting budget cuts and stuff like that. It just be in the news. I don't even work for PBS or NPR. It would have been a great job. Anything they could give you to do there. Like you can dream big. I don't care who you are. Uh, it's all kind of like reporting, communications, media. So many of them. It was just a difference between certain ones. Yeah, maybe they did get some of their funding. You know what I'm saying? From the grade. You PBS. You know how many people donate to PBS, bro? PBS Kids. I know, PBS Kids specifically. I know. I don't know, like I've seen accounts and stuff like that, but I know like you would see it on TV, bro. Like whole days they have reserved. I just remember the old PBS like ads. You know they have news hour and stuff like that too. Like they have PBS News, bro. But I used to watch the. If you watch it so long and so many periods in a year, they would probably do like commercials where it's like, yeah, you can call this number and donate. I never called and asked like PBS. Do people be calling y'all? But I did used to do some of their pro. They might have like Reading Rainbow. Like they had a website. You could do a lot of. They have a lot of positive stuff for kids. Now back to what I was saying. Elmo and Cookie Monster. Why you think his name Cookie Monster? Oscar's supposed to be a monster. Somebody told me Bernie and what's his name? Ernie and Bert, they weren't monsters, bro. They were just Jewish people. It's not a racist joke either. They should really research Sesame Street. It's a very diverse. It's teaching kids diversity, bro. Like not just numbers, letters. It's teaching them that stuff too, and like real life skills. Like, hey, let's brush our teeth and put our shoes on. They sing songs, and they do that for the kids. They've been doing it for a very long time. We love Elmo and Cookie Monster, then, bro. You, that show on PBS. That's why I say shout out to PBS, bro. It didn't say they probably ever going anywhere. Just like things are changing when it comes to who support what and all this. Because support these days is a part of it, I guess. Like receiving funding at any given time, grant funding to keep anything going is a blessing, I would say, for anybody. We're happy that those PBS kids have been around as long as they have. Uh, Nobody said it's just going anywhere. I think it did say they're going to be on like a pause for a second, not PBS Kids, but the news hour parts. You know, they have research, documentaries, all that stuff. They'll show. It depends on which time you watching. What channel is you watching? PBS got several channels. Is what I'm saying. Not like they got several platforms. I guess I should say. PBS, they got different platforms. That's like me having different platforms, bro. I probably couldn't work all of them, but if you just want to keep them going and you're receiving like PBS, you receiving grants doing it, you could do it. So it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? But I was just reminding people those are monsters. You don't see kids crying watching Elmo and Oscar and Cookie Monster. That's my point. And those are they've been monsters. That's what they are. Big Bird not, and the elephant, he's not. Who's the other characters on there? They're just like little monsters. Once again, we do not see the kids crying ever. They'll be crying for another reason. You don't just see kids every day like scared of Sesame Street, bro. Chuck E. Cheese, I remember seeing kids scared of him though. He's a mouse. Why are we talking about it? It's like a trending topic of you know, a trending topic, the Labubu dolls. Some think they're not good. They think that, I don't know. Because even if you don't buy them, I think it's just something with buying something like that. It's crazy, bro. You want to be more careful in researching. But how would a person know? They think it's just a toy, a bear. Especially if it's brand new. Like you buying it, I would say is different than you being gifted with it or finding it. It's all kind of ways people end up collecting things. Collecting these dolls here, they supposed to be collectibles that are trending right now. So I'm like, what? I don't think none of them. One of them look. I see what they're saying with like how they could look cute or something because it was like a Coca-Cola one. As far as just fashion and style and having one because everybody else do. I was already looking at the cooler ones. It's crazy. I'm like, let me see what these is. Uh, Once again, I didn't look up like the prices. I'm more reading people comments how much they were saying they what. I said those little things. One of my daughters, she's like, when we was at the mall, her sister asked for one. She said, I'm glad you didn't buy it. I probably wasn't paying attention, but I guess we had walked through a store. I don't know if they was have them at the mall. I don't know where we was in there. They had to show me, but they say they remember. She said, yeah, she was trying to get one. She was trying to get me to get her one. I'm glad we didn't get it. Said that their sister wanted me to buy one of those. I'm glad I did. I want you to show me the store when we go back. Get in. Get in there. Bring the tablet in me. It can sit right there. How much was it? They got different rumors how much those cost. 500. Yeah, that's what they were saying. They said some of them are thousands of dollars. I didn't even say it on my stream.
Some are thousands, some are 500, and some are just $100. That's the cheapest I heard. Like
okay, some of them Barbies be $100, don't they? I ain't defending the Labubus. That ain't the reason. They saying they're evil, bro. They don't care about the money, obviously. I said, who paying $500 for these dolls? But when people are into collectibles, don't they do that, y'all? They might buy a collection of Hot Wheels, baseball cards, people like that. Y'all got to understand, like they, I respect them actually. I'm saying, like, I'm not here to just be against the dolls, but watch what you buy. It's like people say they're having different experiences with them. That's what they're saying. Like, okay, so you're paying money for that. That is different. Just get your money back. But people going as far as cutting them open, I'll get my money back, or maybe they can sue them. But how you gonna prove like, yeah, I bought your doll, and that's why it's a trending topic too. I bet it is. More conversations like that, cause you bought it, right? What are you? What are you? You better get a refund. If you want to take it further than that, what are you saying? Like you bought these dolls and that's what happened. Y'all see they got movies like Chucky. They had this other one called Dolly. That's way back. Y'all probably don't. What was that movie called? It was a girl doll. Y'all didn't see this one. Oh, maybe she was based off Annabelle. I remember it was this old. I don't think this was some Annabelle movie. This was different. Like this girl was real spoiled. Like she had the dollhouse you can walk in. Like it was a scary movie. You can like walk in it as a kid, not like a tent, like an actual built dollhouse, like not a tree house. Y'all gotta understand, Barbie is known to come with the Barbie house. Who don't know that? It's not just about the dolls, bro. That's like a big part of what make Barbie the Barbie collection, bro. Are y'all crazy? The Mattel company always got to do with the Barbie house. Who want the Barbie doll without the Barbie house, right? And it's other collectibles than that. It's the clothes. Barbie been a big company for how long? Okay, that's their business though. Shout out to Barbie. The whole collection. See, some of us understand. I'm just not a collector right now. I don't know if I ever care to become one. Having one of what I like is really cool. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's you can have some things. It come in packets or like variety or whatever. You can't avoid that. But these right here, yeah, they could run you 500, 200. These little dolls out here that's trending that they buy. That's how much they cost. hmm Even my daughter just said, I knew I wasn't tripping. I read that. Uh, and some of those comments. Hey, boo. This what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm coming back with a part 2. Stay tuned. Hit that subscribe bell. It's gonna notify you on your phone every time we go live, right in your YouTube app. I'm gonna be back. We appreciate your support, guys. Hit that like button. Tune back in 1 second. We love you. You will make it.